So this is just the second part of the video I'm going to make about how to hold your drumsticks traditional grip style in the way I was taught. Hopefully this helps you. If you have not watched the first one, watch the first one before you watch this one. I'm going to leave a link below so you could watch it if you haven't watched the first one yet. So now that you get to a place where you could pretty much drum comfortably like this. A couple of things I just want to give you just to make sure you're doing it as best as you can. First things first, when you're drumming, just keep your eye on your drumsticks. They should be hitting the center of the pad. I know it's not gonna hit the center every single time, especially when you're drumming and you're feeling the rhythm. Of course, it's gonna bounce, but for the most part, it should be consistently bouncing in the same place. What you can do, you can just get something and you can just draw a circle around it. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid, so I don't have any, but you could just get something and you could draw a circle around the pad. That way you could just focus on your aim, because when you're holding the drumsticks like this, your drumsticks shouldn't be flying all over the place. You know, they shouldn't be going everywhere. So when you're holding it, you don't need to squeeze it. So when you push down on the drumsticks, guys, if it sounds like this, you're holding it, because you're going to be doing, unless you're trying to do a buzz roll, you shouldn't be squeezing the drumstick so hard. You should be able to do this. It should be very, very loose, guys. Like I said, unless you're doing a buzz roll or just trying to get that effect like this, there's no reason for you to grip your drumstick so hard. So it should be like effortless. You see, you could just see right here. You could see like it should be very effortless. So also, when you are holding it like this, so I'm just going to explain to you what you should be feeling when you're holding a drumstick. So first things first, the only things you're going to be using these two fingers, your middle and your pointer finger, to sort of push down. You're going to be using your ring finger right here to push up. So your thumb and your two fingers right here are going to be pushing down on it, and your ring finger and your pinky, mainly your ring finger, is going to be pushing up. So these three are pushing down and these two are pushing up. And you're going to be using these two to sort of control the drumstick. Because if you have it like this, in the first step I talked about how you should be able to do a roll, which is true, you should be able to at least do a roll, but when you don't have these two covering the drumsticks, it's a lot harder for you to lose control of it. So the whole point of you guys having these two is to sort of keep the drumstick in control of it. That way, as you can see, yeah, they're probably moving around a little bit, of course, so you're not going to hit the center every single time, but at least it should at least be hitting the same spot consistently. Remember, you don't need to squeeze it. You could just get like a circle or something and draw like a little circle to focus on your aim. I haven't used one since I was young, so I don't have anything to really do it. But that's mainly just something I wanted to go over. So that's really it. Just keep your hands loose. Don't squeeze it. Something else I'll go over real quickly. That's it for the whole drumming instruction. That's really it. Something else I wanted to go over. No matter what surface you're drumming on, guys, remember your wrists are going to be taking a lot of impact. That's why recently I started wearing compression sleeves, because when you're drumming, no matter what you're drumming on, a bucket, the concrete, a snare, the cymbals, if you're using a set, the toms, no matter what it is, your wrists are taking a lot of blows, because when you hit something, let's use this pad, for example, you hit it, it's going to go through the drumstick. When you hit it, it's going to go through the drumstick. It's going to go through your hands, and your wrists are going to be absorbing a lot of the blows. Plus the fact that your wrists are doing a lot of moving too. You don't want to injure yourself. The best thing you guys can do, injuries are going to happen throughout our life, whether you're playing an instrument, whether you are exercising. Like even me, I was exercising one day and I injured my arm, so I can't even rotate my arm like this because I was exercising. And this pointer finger, I can't really bend it all the way because I've been playing since I was 5 years old. So this one's a little worn out, so I can't really bend it all the way mainly. So injuries are going to happen throughout your life. The best thing you can do is just prevent them from happening as best as you can. So you can if you want to. I have recently invested in compression sleeves for my wrists. They help, and when you wear them and you take them off, you could feel the difference. I don't really know if they're helping, but I know athletes wear them when they're doing their exercises. And guys, when you play your instruments, no matter what instruments you play, you're it's a workout. So you want to make sure that you're just protecting yourself as best as you can. So I would say probably invest in something. Just do like every little bit helps. Plus, it looks kind of cool. I think it looks kind of cool. But that's mainly what this was. I know it kind of went into something different, but just some stuff I wanted to touch upon. So remember, keep your wrists loose, protect your wrists, guys, because you have no idea when injuries are going to happen. Some injuries are irreversible. So just protect your wrists as best as you can. Do everything to help. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Keep learning, have fun with it, keep it loose.